Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is leap year, so it's the last day of February. Welcome, everyone. And I want to apologize for anyone that was trying to watch on Rumble. Something's going on, so Rumble is not attaching to this channel. So I do apologize. But welcome, everyone. It's a beautiful day out here in Florida. I hope it's beautiful where you are. A few things I'm going to go over before we get started here. So, I want to share tomorrow there's a very special show with Mel Carmine. So, you don't want to miss it. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, we're going to go over the financial system, and also he's going to talk about debt forgiveness. And a lot of stories are going around, people are experiencing it. So, it's going to be a great show tomorrow. You don't want to miss. So, very excited. And then also, I don't know if you didn't see yesterday's show, I am definitely running this special from now until the end of March. So all general readings, 60-minute readings are now dropped to 144, angel number 144. So that will be going on all the way until the end of March, and then I'll do something else too. But very excited to see you all, and it's in celebration of transformation and becoming our highest selves. So that's something we're going to talk about today. So I'm going to hold up a quote from Neville Goddard. So let's take a look at this quote. So a dear friend of mine brought up this book from Neville Goddard. So I'm not really a big reader, but his book I did read. A lot of beautiful information. It really opens up our minds to what manifestation is and how we can change our reality. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We all know about it, but let's remind ourselves on the daily that what we're imagining is what we're creating, what we're seeing, what we're visualizing is what we're attracting in. So, this is beautiful. Change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try to change people, they are only messengers telling you who you are. Revalue yourself, and they will confirm the change. So, yes, revaluating yourself. Also, it's important to revalue your past. So, your past experiences. You don't want to be too hard on yourself from your past. You want to learn and shift that reality into your new reality. So, in a way, you're looking at it as the lesson. How did you grow from it? And not beating yourself up for maybe poor decisions that you made, but at that time, you were in a different frequency, you were a different vibration. So, you don't want to ever hold yourself in that regard and keep yourself in a low vibration and judge yourself too harshly. So, a few banners I will hold up. Number one, a reminder that 5% of the brain is cognitive, 95% is our subconscious. So, the subconscious, that is where we create. That's how we create our reality. So, you have the key to unlock your subconscious, to unlock full potential, whether it's your career, your relationships, and just general your happiness in life. So to be your best self, we have to remember it's that subconscious. We really have to pay more attention to this. Also ask yourself, what vision of self-image what did you preset as a child? For example, when I was little, I was working with my mom. She trained me to be a pet stylist, which I loved. I loved the creativity in it, and I love the animals, of course. But I remember we were side by side. I was grooming, she was styling a dog too. And I was like, I'm not going to do this forever. And at first, she didn't like that answer. She's like, well, what are you going to do? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to live in California. I'm going to probably live in New York. And I think I'm going to be a singer. So I preset all these different visuals. I was always visualizing where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do. But I knew it wasn't California, and I knew I wasn't going to be doing the pet styling forever. I'm like, no, sorry, Mom, I'm not going to do it. And then she would ask me questions. Are you gonna have a family? Are you gonna get married? All that stuff. And at that time, as a child, I'm like, no, I'm not doing any of that. I am going to do whatever I want to do. So I was very snappy with her a little bit, but as a child, go back and relive that. What did you preach? What did you see for yourself? Did you dream big? I bet you did. Because when we are little, we have huge imaginations, and that's where this stems from, our imagination. What we can imagine, we can create, that creates our reality. So go back to that inner child, and what was the beautiful vision that you saw for yourself, and then take a look at where you are now. So when we're little, we have innocence, and we have just this huge outlook on life that we can do anything. So that's what we want to embrace. We want to bring that part of ourselves back, because that's really what it's all about, what we imagine, and our intentions, and where we're going. So keep the visions very high, for sure. And another thing I want to also point out, what is the health of current relationships? What are you allowing? So that's another big one. So, what are we allowing? How are we allowing others to treat us? Are we drawing the line and setting boundaries, not hanging out with certain people that maybe bring you to a lower vibration because of their negativity? Or just examine. So, you're going to reevaluate what's around you so that you can create the best outcome and the best reality for yourself. So, also, that's about commitment, committing to the version of you that you imagine your best self. So, embody that future self, visualize it, and it attracts. And it does happen, because we do have that full potential to unlock the subconscious mind. So, a little bit about that I wanted to go over for sure. So, I hope that that speaks to someone out there that guidance. So, before we wrap it up, I do want to also, so speaking of changing and shifting timelines in your own reality and making you the best version of you. I know most all of us have stories. We have stories, experiences, but the beauty in that is that you can help others with your story and what you've been through. So that's what inspired me to start this new show. And I'm going to hold it up in a second. But you all were the inspiration behind this idea. It was the other night, and since I'm stuck in a hotel, I'm doing even more writing than ever before I go to bed. So I was writing about other things, but it popped into my mind. I heard my inner voice was like, a show about all experiences and how it's inspiring to others to change lives. But that brings you guys into play. So, all of you, whoever is interested, it's all open for everyone. I'm going to share screen. And I apologize for my voice again. I'm working on it. It's coming back slowly but surely. Here we go. So it's called Spotlight. Spotlight is the new show that I want you guys to be a part of. Don't be shy. We all have inspiring stories, and that's going to help others that need to hear your story, inspire them to make it through out of a tough situation and change your whole life. So, if you are interested, email starcanishores@gmail.com if you are interested. So, that's where you'd want to go. I'm going to hold this up. Even though it says for financial questions, yes, that's true as well. But that is the email, starcanishores@gmail, if you're interested in being on the show and sharing your inspirational story. So, very excited to bring that on board. My higher self was definitely nagging at me to do that. So, I created the thumbnail just the other night, right after it came to me. I'm like, well, I better make a thumbnail and let's see how this would work. But Spotlight, that name kept coming into my mind, like, call it Spotlight. So there you go. So I hope to read your stories, and it's going to be a really fun show for sure. So let's get going. I'm going to do a tarot pull for today for this leap year. and we're going to see what is the message for today. Let's take a look. Yes, Susan Petro, voice is still funky. Yes, I have, like, it's coming back slowly but surely. Yesterday I did more talking than I should have, but I will rest it. But thank you guys. So here we go. Let's see, what is the message for today? Here we go. 6 of Cups, so giving to others. So this is about giving, receiving love. This is beautiful. 6 of Cups. It's also that childlike energy. So being in that presence of just innocence and purity and seeing the best in others. So paying it forward is coming to my mind, the 6 of Cups energy. Then we have the Hermit card, a Virgo energy, going within, the Hermit. Now the Hermit is something I did do yesterday, but I talked too much. So Virgo, that's nurturing yourself, taking care of your health, and really going within, listening to what's coming in, your higher self. Okay, so when we do that, when we go within, that is forming our better version of ourselves, because we're going to be working on shadow work, and nurturing that inner child goes along with that 6 of Cups. Let's see what else comes through. 6 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of completion coming through. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. So if you're making it through a tough situation, or finally you're finding balance and you're moving forward, you're making progress, just know that you are reaching completion very soon. 10 of Pentacles, 10 in numerology is completion. 6 of Swords in numerology is balance. So focus on going within with that Virgo Hermit, but also bring yourself to a balance. So balance things out, and that's the key to completion. So it's a beautiful message, but also that 6 of Cups is the energy to be in. So be in that loving energy when you go within, nurture the inner child, your shadow work, take a look at that. 6 of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. So it's giving us the unlocking, the codes to completion. So very nice. A very good message for leap year. Leap year is actually my grandfather's birthday. So he is in spirit. He's around. I can feel him. So it is a very happy birthday for him as well. But I want to appreciate you guys, and I tell you guys, thank you so much for always being supportive and being here for me. I appreciate it. I want to shout out to Cream J out there. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You guys are very sweet, and you guys keep me going with the motivation to keep pushing and push forward through everything that's gone on. Thank you all so much. And another reminder before we go, because I just started it just the other day, but general readings are now 144 angel number from now until the end of March. So very good, guys. It's so good to see you. Thank you all for your beautiful comments, and I'll see you guys soon. See you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Bye.